Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I did just want to say, please let me know in the chat if there is any sort of audio issue. Let me just get out of Tejicam here. So, before we get into some building, some updates. And I should probably remember that I need to put my big spoiler building over Outpost 5 again. So let me just get that sorted out really quickly. There we go. All sorted. Obviously we cannot see the coaster at all in there. So, updates. I believe in the last stream did confirm that Buccaneers Bay was done. I lied, I had to put in a couple lights in here, but now it is definitely completely done. Unless, hang on, I remember to put the light in here. No, I have not remembered to do that. One moment. Who knew that completing a themed area took this much work? So it needs to be about here, and then like that. Okay, I stand corrected. Buccaneers Bay is now fully complete, and another modification I did was just add a couple of lights in around here at the bottom. Apart from that, it's all done, which is really cool. And also what's been finished is Storm Valley. This was actually the first area that was added to the park. In terms of the timeline here, I built the entrance first. Usually I don't do this, but I built, actually this guest services building was the first thing I built in the park. And then I kind of expanded on the entrance from there. I do need to add more lighting around, it's very dark around there. But yeah, and the entrance just kind of grew, and then I kind of put in the waves thing, and then I kind of started on the runaway mine train. Or just the runaway train, what am I saying, runaway mine train. Coaster, hello, I'm not sure if it's Ellie or Eli, so please let me know in the chat. Welcome to the stream, just showing over a few updates. Let's probably switch back today. So, in terms of finishing up this area, I've done up the rest of the queue line, so we have ourselves like the wooden beams everywhere. I put some music in, so I realised I was missing that. And of course in the outside sections we have the greenery, and then inside we just have wooden beams everywhere. quite like this, the way it's just kind of all cavernous rock and stuff. And that is the same for the tunnels around here. There's just a lot of wood everywhere, essentially. I think it works, and I've also whacked a bunch of lights on, kind of hanging down from these bits of wood. So you can kind of see there's the train going. I do need to check. This light here might have to move across a bit because of where it is. Let me just make sure there's no issues there. No? Okay, we're good. Great. So yeah, that's all done. I've also done all kind of round here and with the canyon. This is probably my favourite part of the queue line. There's this canyon section here because you can't see in, you can't see out. I really like it. And yeah, got all the music done and everything in there. So Storm Valley is done. And then the gardens is now very close to being done because I've done up this ride here. Just called it Ladybird. Coloured it black and red. Simple ride name really. And yeah, done all the queue line, putting all the realism features like the don't die fencing. That inspires me. Oh, that's really nice to hear. Which section particularly? I'm quite interested to see what kind of people are taking inspiration from here. But yeah, so back to this ride, kind of putting the red flowers and stuff. Got the exit, and I also done the toilet block. So that's now all in with the relevant signs and stuff. What else? I don't think there's really much else going on. So in terms of the gardens, actually, it's just this small section here, and the gardens is done. But to do this little section here, I need to. Where are you from? I'm in the UK. My home park is Chessington. And then, so yes, I think the focus of today's stream is to get all of this stuff done and hopefully try and get a ride name, because that's definitely something that I need for this final ride. Right. To be honest, I used to struggle with it quite a lot, and basically what I do is I kind of decide what I'm doing in an area. So this is like being gardens. I knew I just kind of wanted flowers everywhere, and just kind of wanted it to all look like there wasn't any like flat ground everywhere. It's all kind of got plants and stuff everywhere. I mean, when it comes to an area like the pirate area here, Buccaneers Bay, I did a small section which was here, experimenting with what pieces the game had, like to use it look tropical, and then basically started to extend that with slight variations. So in some areas there might be one plant that's not there, and in another area it might be a bit less dense, like over here, and then in another area over here it's like really dense. So it kind of is it's quite varied around the place. And I will show you what I've done in here because it's quite cool, but obviously spoilers. And also around here, because it's also a kind of a similar tropical vibe, I tried as much as I could to not to use the pieces from the pirate area. So I only let myself use this palm tree and this small plant here. Everything else had to be like bamboo or something else that I haven't used over in the pirate area, and that should hopefully help with like differentiating all the areas. But anyway, back to the foliage around here. Let's see. Do kind of want to get some trees going on around here. So let's grab the birch tree. Whack it about there. And then, where should we put it? I need to make sure it's on a corner where there's no bench. Here seems pretty good. And then just spin it round to about there, and it won't get in the way of the guests. Perfect. Oh, but it's quite tall. I kind of want to use birch tree 2 if I can find a use of it somewhere. Here we go. Okay, spin it round as well, so it needs to be something like that. And then just on the intersection there. That's quite low over there. Oh, well, thanks for joining the stream. And yeah, if you turn the notifications on, you'll be able to hopefully catch a few more of them. Now I've just realised I need to put in some wooden posts around the queue line. 11 doing around here. Let's get that sorted out quickly. And then just move that across like that. Like so. That's the only other one. Yeah. Just got to put another one here. So we'll go there. Brilliant. I don't think any of the other ones actually need them based on the current cell. And then no, let me just put that there for now. This one I want to put on a corner here somewhere. I might put it here actually. Kind of like so. And then I want to do this one where that one was. Great. That's a bit of variation in the trees. Oh no, I moved it. Where was it? Okay, it was here. So let's try and get it back where it was. Which was right there. Fantastic. Okay, so that's the trees done. Unless I want to put another one in here somewhere. Can I fit one of these smaller birch trees in? I'm not sure. Give it a go. I was hoping to put it in there, but maybe it will fit around here somewhere. There's the side that gives us a bit more freedom. It's a bit too low hanging around there. There we go, perfect. That's a nice little tree in there. Right, let's move on to some foliage. And if you've got any name suggestions for this ride, just remember the theme, it's all kind of like themed into the gardens. We have Grove Explorer, Log Flume, Garden Racetrack, Octospin, the Ladybird, and just the Farley Wheel. Just something that's kind of like a nice name. Remember, it's a kid area. What? Mumbling my words again. A kiddie area. So basically not a super scary name. Oh, that's quite annoying with the size of the bush there. Can I get anything in here? Can I get that there? Just. Yeah, maybe. I'll have a think about that idea. Just whilst I do up the queue line there. And yeah, another foliage tip is to make sure you always rotate everything. So instead of just kind of placing bushes like this, where it becomes very obvious it's been repeated, place one and then maybe rotate the next one, maybe change up the height, rotate it again. Now it looks more, but not better. And same goes with trees. Anyway, this part is usually one of the more boring sections of this live stream, especially in the gardens. It's just placing foliage over and over. Well, now let's do this odd little section around here. Hello, Undefined. Welcome to the stream. I can't remember if you've been in one of these before. If you have, welcome back. If you haven't, welcome for the first time, I guess. Just working on my kind of kids area of the park, which is just the gardens. Doing pretty good. Got some exciting theme park trips coming up. I'll be at Drayton Manor on Friday for the opening of their new roller coaster, which I'm really looking forward to. It looks like, I believe it has 2 different modes, so quite interesting to see how that all works. Right, can I actually fit these plants in here? Oh, just... yeah, I'm just going to go for it. And then between them, where I've got the benches, I'll colour these ones green. And kind of place them around here. Okay, so we've got another little section to do around here. This is kind of how I make it look a bit more overgrown, just by making sure that it's not just kind of the basic Planet Coaster textures for the ground. And here's all fine. I might just whack one in there. I can actually click it. Obviously this one small section has to have the ride name in it, so I'm kind of leaving it for now. Apart from that, so that's that done. So yeah, now we just need a ride name essentially. Yeah, I did see a video from the site where someone mentioned that there's like a more intense version for the afternoons. So hopefully on Friday I'll be able to experience both. Really looking forward to it though, because it's a new generation Intamin here in the UK. I wonder, because the thing is, the game does have, it does have sunflowers in it. Right, little clusters. I wonder if I could colour most of this thing yellow and cover up this horrible artwork thing somehow. We made it a nice kind of golden yellow, but still yellow. A bit of a darker yellow and some black. Oh, but this has also got all horrible. Oh, that's actually quite annoying. It's all like some sort of tornado thing. Don't think there's a different small gentle ride that would fit in the space. It's too big. Don't really want to put that in there. That's tornado on it. Hello TJP, welcome along to the stream. This is too big. That is the same footprint. It's got all the horrible lights on it and stuff. Carousel. Nope. Although we will have a carousel somewhere in the park. That's just that one. Already got one of these. We already got one of those. So we are slightly limited. And then we'll get. This is why we need Planet Coaster 2 to be able to fully customize everything and have it spin along with the gondolas. I can cover up these ones here, but I can't really cover up those ones, which is really annoying. So, what do we do? I wonder if there's a way we can tie in the sunflowers to this. Sunflower Storm? That works, it's alliteration, which is something you like to do in a kids area. I put that, can I do a cool sign here? The Planko 2 flat ride, yeah. Just being able to add scenery and have it rotate would be like so useful. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think it would look very good if I tried to cover this up, especially with the fact that it moves in a circle. Unless I manage to like do a circle, I don't think it would look very good. Yeah, the lights are kind of annoying. So I've got the name Sunflower Storm, and I wonder if there's a way we can do something fun with the ride signs, have like the word storm kind of all over the place. Hello, Tomix Comics. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Welcome to the stream. We are currently finishing up a themed area in this part. It's like the kids themed area. It's called the Gardens. It's got 4 flat rides, a log flume, Stormless Sunflower tracks. Oh, so maybe it will work. So yes, this is the Gardens. It's got 4 flat rides. We've got the Ferris wheel. We've got this one. We have this octopus one, which has quite a funny ride entrance. And we've also got this one around here. We've got ourselves a nice car ride, log flume, and a roller coaster here. It's all tornadoes and fields. So I'm just going to spam sunflowers around here then. That definitely works with the theme, considering it's. I do want to do a few more another flower beds somewhere. Right, where is the right wooden pillar? Here it is. That needs to be about there. Let's put that in a group. I will do a second one, kind of like this. That would be for the word sunflower. And then another one down here for the word storm. I want to raise it up a bit as well. Okay. Where's the trusty small font? And of course I'll make it a nice yellow. Gonna try and maximise the length of the sign. Hopefully I can just about fit it on there. Where's my O? There it is. Oh yeah, plenty of space on the sign. So actually I can probably make it a bit smaller. So bring that back to about there. And this one needs to go about here. I'm just going to move the whole thing over a tad. Maybe back slightly so you can actually read the exit only sign there. And then I think for the word storm we're going to do kind of have the letters all kind of messed up everywhere. Still readable, but kind of in a more fun way. And we just select those, make them a bit more of a dark grey. Cool. Maybe a different font for Storm. I don't really have many fonts. The other ones are quite large. I could try this one. That'd be too big. Too big. I think this one is also quite large. Let's try with this one. And we'll get the T in there. Try and have them quite close to each other. It's the Q, I need the O. This weekend, I'm not too sure, to be honest. Obviously, school trip season is over. Yeah, actually, that works quite well. I mean, enjoy the day. Definitely say start in Dark Forest. Trying to get those Australia ball. Welcome to the stream. Quickly have a look, see what the predicted crowd level is for Sunday. It is saying busy. Similar day. Yeah, you're probably looking close to an hour for most of the rides. Maybe going Blackpool on Saturday for the fireworks. Oh, very nice. So everyone's going to I haven't been to a proper amusement park. Oh, amusement park or theme park. Yeah, it's quite exciting. If you just give me 1 second, guys, I'll be right back. Oh, there you go. Let's quickly take care of something. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah. So it's what, going on 7 years now. I mean, it looks like most people here are going to stuff. We got somebody here going to Alton Towers on this weekend. Someone going to Blackpool. Quite decent coasters. Yeah, to be honest, I'm trying to, based on my quite limited knowledge of the United States and kind of where theme parks are. I'm not exactly sure like exactly whereabouts you are. Yeah, I can kind of agree with you on that one. But yeah, and of course we've got Drayton Manor here in the UK on Friday, opening their new coaster. So I'm quite excited to head down to the park this on Friday to give that a go. And of course, still got the vlogs from Phantasialand to that we're kind of day 1 this weekend, day 2 next weekend. And I think the Drayton Manor vlog will drop just kind of randomly as well, just once I get it finished, really. Yeah. The Boomerang is in Luna Park, Tel Aviv, isn't it? 'Cause I have been there. And actually, something I did have a look was what is it? I did actually have a look, and the water slides at the back. Take those out. You can fit in the Raptor prototype around the back there. I have, yes. Which close part of the season battery? Yeah, it's quite nice. About an hour away from Thorpe Park and Chessington, and about an hour and a half, 2 hours from Legoland Windsor. So yeah, Merlin Pass has been amazing the past couple of years that I've had it now. Right, let's start pumping our sunflowers, then we can pretty much call this area done as soon as I've finished these keyboards. But I was doing that off stream, it's quite a boring thing to do on stream. And let's just whack a bunch of sunflowers down then. So yeah, area could definitely do with a few more flower beds. Put a few sunflowers down. Start with the clumps and then I'll put some single ones down between them. There we go, music's kicking in now. Oh, one little section around here to do as well. I may as well whack a few around here to kind of inform guests that they're nearby the sunflower ride. Right, and let's get some taller ones kind of dotted throughout as well. That's an even taller one. It's definitely the kind of vibe I'm going for around here. It's just kind of a really nice, relaxing area. And whether that's by planting a load of tall sunflowers, or just having some nice relaxing music. There we go. Well, I have like, in fact I can probably have a look how many hours I have. Which one's profile? I don't actually know. I can try opening the workshop. I have about to hit 1,900 hours in this game. It's experience. If you have a look at my first park, as literally, I can probably replicate it for you over here. I'd be like, okay, put down a ride, grab the scenery, grab, I don't know, this flower, and just basically do this. And of course that looks absolutely terrible. But yeah, there's both the experience of the game and also just kind of going to more theme parks and kind of seeing how they do it is another big thing. Well, yeah, that was the kind of stuff I was doing for a long time. I mean, even I did do a Let's Play Planet, the very first Let's Play Planet Coaster series on the channel that I abandoned because it wasn't very good. Yeah. Mine was basically the same thing, and then an absolutely giant mountain with a insane number of fireworks. And yeah, just going to more theme parks in general, and you can kind of see how they develop themed areas. So for example, Fantasyland, one of the big things they do, I've got a good example of this somewhere, is just kind of clutter everywhere. So I can give you an example in the queue line for the launch coaster. He's kind of wandering around, and oh look, there's these random bits of scaffolding. And oh look, here we got like a rope lift, for example. So yeah, just kind of visiting more. Definitely try and go international. I don't know, let me have a look at these. Look at all these comments, attracts me too fast. Basically I think 6 projects and 0 parks. Yeah, well, I don't know if there's any chance I'm going to be able to finish this park. It's gonna be quite difficult. I've already got these 2 areas done, and literally just got to put the last few speakers around here. I mean, you can also watch the vlogs, as Mars Moan has suggested. There's some really good like queue line walkthroughs that you kind of get to look, that kind of show you all like different queue lines for rides and stuff that are really useful. Yeah, this queue is for this Mac multi-launch coaster. Okay, I think I've caught up on the chat now. Anyway, so the final thing I want to do is I want to get some music in. So I've got speakers around here, but then now it's just going to be kind of whacking a few more around here, just to keep the soundtrack going. I'll whack another one around there. No problem, thanks for at least joining in for a bit, and yeah, hopefully see you back either in this stream or the next one. And just whack a few more speakers around. And that's another thing for immersion music. Every single amazing themed area that I've experienced has music that fits with the theme. So around here I've got this nice relaxing music playing. It kind of depends what you want to do. There's obviously the easy option of doing a live stream. What's happened around here? I thought I had more plants. I have to come around here with the green leafy bush and fix all of that in a second then. There's the time lapses, but you can also do kind of the update style videos that I know are quite popular. Yeah, just kind of find something that works for you, that you enjoy making. I think that's the key part to it. Hey Rory, how you doing? Just putting the finishing touches to this kids area, which is mostly just putting in the audio and the speakers. Good man, yeah, not doing too bad. I've been doing quite a lot of Planko this past week. Finished up the western area, now finishing up this little area. Yeah, that'll be 30% of the park's area is complete. And there's also another one that's almost done. I'll give you a sneak peek of that one in a second if you just give me a few minutes just to finish this up real quick. Okay, I think... Okay, I've got that all the way through the queue line there. Any more pathways? Oh yeah, around here needs it. Okay, I think it's all done. Yes, just need to put in, just sort out the key line for the coaster here, because there was a little section that looked a bit off around the back here. There it is. Oh. Yeah, once this is done, I'll give you a little sneak peek of what I personally think is the best section of this park. And probably the best themed area I personally have ever built in this game. And I honestly don't know if anything in this park is going to be able to like exceed what this area is. Right, that's all that sorted. What I could do is might just lift that up slightly to help break it up. Put some flowers in on the side here, maybe. Maybe. Try a couple of if I can actually click it. Try a couple of flowers here and there. Nice. The area that I've hidden in this very large box. Okay, sneak peek. That's it. That's all I want to show for now, because I'm keeping the last bits of that area a secret. Well, that ride's done. I can call that area complete. So that's now 3 areas done. We've got Buccaneers Bay is finished, the Gardens is finished, and Storm Valley is finished. Oh, I can't wait to. I've got like a whole idea planned for how I'm going to hype this area up. And it's one giant box. Well, it's not a permanent box. It's got a little sign on it. Look, see, this area is being refurbished for your future enjoyment. It took me about 5 minutes to put it together. Not the most annoying thing in the world. I'll give you another little sneak peek. It's quite interesting if I don't remove the box. There we go. Oh, I'm enjoying this. It's actually quite fun. Right. What should I do next? How long have I been going so far? About 45 minutes. Let me just run through another quick update I've remembered. Is the spooky area now has some alive trees instead of just dead trees everywhere. I saw this in Chacho's newest video where he built a really well themed invert coaster, and it was all kind of the forest is taking over, but I noticed he was using these trees here that got these really nice dark green leaves, and so I've combined it with the ponderosa pines kind of around the area, and actually I quite like how it works here. Could probably show you this near miss as well, because of course it's a B&M wing coaster, it's got to have near miss elements. That's probably my favourite one. There's also this one down here under the tree, and this actually has the right photo camera, which you then go and collect from the photo booth. Thanks, Mass Merlin. Right, it's definitely coming together. This building is so many pieces already. I'm happy to show you how this one's going inside. Need some more details on the walls, but especially if I flick over to night, I'm quite liking how it's looking in here. Yeah, just need to sort out this section around there because it looks a bit off. But yeah, we've got the fake operator's cabin that's up here, and the dual station and everything, and also a fun little effect. Where's the train? It's going around there. If you're queuing up here, it splits to the left and the right. I've put in a fun little effect that activates when the train hits this little brake run, which hopefully will be in any moment now. Okay, kind of queuing in here. Just a fun little effect. And actually something that I've learnt from this is that if the guests are queuing here and this thing pops up, they kind of cower as if they're scared. It's just really funny. I had no idea that was like a mechanic in the game. It's really hard to show you though because of the way the Planet Coaster loads the guests in. But yeah, I'll try and get that on video, and I'll include it in the next update video of this series. But yeah, so that's coming along quite nicely. Yeah, I also know that there's an animation for when the guests end up in water, which is quite funny. Anyway, yeah, speaking of you mentioned indoor queue lines, there will be one for the dark ride that's going to be back here that I have planned out the scenes for. But I remember I need to replace the sign for scene number 1 here. Just do that real quick. Nice. Got this fun little section at the beginning here where it kind of means the next guests can't see the first scene, and then around the end here will be like a generic scene. And of course I've done the exit path in this specific way so that you can't actually see into the station from outside. And yes, it'll be like a mini plaza, and I've also put the gate down here and that heads up towards there. And it's going to be kind of like a little meander through the woods. We've got ourselves a nice big queue line, partly inspired by Jewel, or was it the Curse at Watermelon. It's kind of going to wind through kind of like woodland, and then it's going to have a little bit of a cattle pen that they can easily close off, so they just let everyone through this way, along that way. Indoor queue line up over a ramp. This will be like a cool facade and stuff, and there'll be like trees on either side. Then it'll kind of come down this way, pre-show room, and then round into the station itself. So yeah, I can't really start building that one until I've got a story. I know what this scene here, number 9, I know exactly what's going to be happening in there, but the rest of them I need to figure out the story, and also figure out how it fits scene number 9 into it. But yeah, it's coming along. I'm gonna have to take out the that, so you can kind of get an overview of that new area. But I think I'm now probably over 70,000 pieces on this part now. This might take a little while. Yeah, we've also got ourselves a giant car park. Okay, that's probably the rest of them. Yep, we've hit 70,000. And the reason I have to remove the what do you call it, the large building around that area is because it's like, it's a lot of pieces. It's almost 4,000 pieces, that single blueprint. So yeah. Thanks for joining Undefined. It's been nice having you here. And yeah, Marsman, it is a lot of pieces, and to be honest, if I look at it from here and I took all the pieces that formed these two areas and put them into the take everything from the spooky area and this area and put it into the adventure area, that would probably be done, which is why I'm saying probably around halfway complete now. The thing is, I know that this area is probably half done overall. This area again is half done, it's not actually on that many pieces. But this spooky area is huge, like it's really big, it's going to take a while to do all of that. And yeah, we got ourselves the Viking area that I haven't even started. It's going to have a wooden coaster interacting with a river rapids. But that one's definitely going to be a lot of rocks kind of in the outside section, a lot of the, what are they? The alpine rocks. And probably some of these, but definitely, because I really like these Jurassic rocks. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, there's these really nice Jurassic rocks that actually fit quite well in with the Alpine ones. So I'm quite excited to be able to use these as well. If you look at, what's it called, Lunarlandia by, I think it's Dave. It's, absolutely phenomenal park. He's done a Nordic themed section in there with a multi-launch coaster. But the rock work of that is definitely what I'm going to be trying to emulate in this Viking area. Yeah, the final area that needs to be started on is the steampunk one, which is going to be down here. That's going to have a nice fun RMC. I am thinking about potentially having it kind of climb up and do like a twisted dive into a tunnel, do a couple of elements around here, back into the tunnel, and then come around this way. It would completely throw off the immersion, but it might be we can get a bigger coaster. Yeah, it kind of depends on how big I can get it. I definitely want to bury the station in a pit somewhere and have some tunnels and stuff. I want this pathway to be a bridge and have loads of terrain work going on. And yeah, so there's those two coasters, and then there's the hyper, potentially giga coaster that's going to be running along the back of the park. But it's not going to kind of go all the way. It's probably going to stick to this sort of section around here. Right, in terms of what I'm going to keep working on, that's the thing. I did say I wanted to get done by the start of August. The Gardens, Buccaneers Bay, Storm Valley and Outpost 5. But I've said at the same time I'm not doing Outpost 5 on stream because I want to keep it all a surprise. So I think I'm going to do some work on the adventure area, in which there's this entire queue line to do. This is flat rides. This needs a name, and it's also got queue line to do. There's quite a bit of work to do here, and I need to figure out a way of bridging the gap between what's this going to be some nice little gardens here and the adventure stuff, because I don't really want to keep doing a really high facade. So I might just use some trees. We'll see. Anyway, I should probably get started on doing some of this stuff. So if we can try and try and get this kind of guest services building done. So let me take out that. So what kind of pieces have we got to use for building then? Always the height. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be, because I mean the thing is, I have this cool temple building up here. That's the station, but I don't want the whole ruined look. I gotta show you this. Oh, thanks for joining the stream, Rye. Looking forward to your next one. We're really enjoying them recently. Yeah, thanks for joining. Hopefully, I'll see you soon. Right, temple pieces is what I need. What I have just realised is there's no temple piece for a shop front. So I'm going to have to use all the small ones, but there aren't actually small ones in the right size, which may be a slight issue. So I can get the temple piece up to here, pretty much. And I can also sink it down underneath the counter. Like that. But I can't fill this side in unless, would this work? I think it's too big. This is kind of the problem I have. There is of course the temple wall. Let's try this temple wall set. Maybe I can do something with it using the other temple pieces. And then we do have a shop front piece for this one. There it is, okay. Now I could put some columns in here. Just get this exactly the correct position, which is there. In fact, it needs to be, this arrow needs to be directly along this line, which is there. Okay. Fantastic. I'll take both of these and bring them to there. Okay, it's getting somewhere. And actually what I kind of want to do is have them in the middle as well. Like so. That's cool. And then I can have like a staff only door here. What kind of adventure style doors have we got? Maybe I can try the content. There's no doors. Well, that's great. There's the Moorish ones, but they don't really feel right. That's huge. I don't want to use that for a door. Why is it so big? It's the haunted house ones that they look pretty bad. It's not what I'm looking for. It's these castle ones. There are only stucco doors. They might work here. That's too big. Right, now what I'm going to do is try and colour match it. So let me make sure I've got both of the colours selected. Keep the doors wooden. Okay, that definitely fits in better. I've also got to lower these slightly. This I can put some basic shapes around and have the information stuff on there. The question is, what are we going to do for a roof? And surprise, surprise, don't have any dedicated adventure roofs. Now around here I've kind of topped it off, so I could just top off each column with a column thing. It's too big, too big, too big, way too big. Still quite huge. Oh God, they're all massive. Why are they all so big? Are there no smaller options? Maybe in the scenery tab. Let's have a look. And the thing that we could put on top of this column. So the snake tail is quite cool. I would need to put some sort of trim, but there's plenty of trim options as well. But I've used the snake tail piece so many times. I really like this one though. Let me try with this one, see what it looks like. Okay. Oh, that's quite nice actually. And then what I'm going to do is I will use the... where is it? Oh, hang on, wait, what height are we going to have to put these walls at? Might have to... Might have to actually extend the height of these to be thereabouts. And then also extend the actual temple walls up a bit too high. If I do this, and lower these down maybe so that it's there. And then now what I need to do is get the smaller block, lower it down to be just inside, like so. Okay, nice. We have a roof. But now we've got to put a nice trim on it. Obviously there's these ones, but I actually prefer these ones. If I take I want the 4 meter one. There it is. If I basically position snap into all of these. Obviously the back, because you can see it from the queue line. Well, yeah, you can see it from the queue line. I quite like this style actually. Need to pull the door out slightly. I need to just get my TMTK safety staff only sign, wherever it is. There it is. Actually, something I've been doing recently is just kind of having the roof slightly lower down than the rest of it. Actually, I prefer it with it being flat, it looks better. I've just realised you can see that from on top, so I want to do something cool. Can we do something cool on top around here maybe? Maybe some sort of ruin. Maybe I can put some sort of ruined stuff on top here somewhere. What I'd have to do is I'd have to place it kind of like this. Like so, and select both of these. Actually take out the current one. Oh, well done. And then lower this down into place like so. So then maybe lift this one up slightly. It's not actually quite right. Nice, then this one's going to be lowered ever so slightly. Cool, and now from on top it looks fine. Other things, we need something going along the bottom really. What if we get the smaller one? Center it on that piece. Spin it around, but then just have that section visible, then kind of copy and paste it across. It's quite nice. I kind of want to do the same thing up at the top, like that. Okay, now we get to some more detailing. I really like these circular ones. So what you can do is you can actually just have just the circle. It looks very interesting. Kind of like so. But obviously that's where the information sign needs to go, so this can't go there. Right, whilst I figure out the rest of that, we can at least put in the rest of the landscaping around it. I'm guessing this head is probably too big to fit on top. Actually, it looks quite cool up there, but I want to save that for something else. What I do want to do, however, is have at least a couple of plants up at the top. Just kind of like that. But yeah, whilst I kind of think about the rest of that building, just gonna keep going with the temple piles around here. I've just got to be careful it doesn't go into. It doesn't. That's good. Around this section, not as important to be watching out for it, but I still try and make it look like that the scenery isn't going into the building. Okay, nice. If I sink that all the way down, I'm left with this, which I can put around the base here. Cool. And I'll take a small bamboo stand, just whack it there. As well as a couple of those. Oh, I need to put the rocks in as well. Yeah, I'm quite a fan of the way the plants have definitely worked in this area. And I also like seeing in the bamboo to look like a bit of overgrowth. Anyway, still got to do the back of this building, but it's definitely a good start on what you can kind of imagine the rest of these are going to look like. This one here will be 2 stories and there'll be like a little balcony above the top half of the front at least. Unfortunately it won't be guest accessible, but yeah, and I can actually copy this over to here for the other shop. So once that's done I can literally just copy it round, maybe remove the doors and put some detail on the side instead. We've got a few more food units and a toilet block to do. And outside of that, really, it's just more rock work and foliage work. But yeah, this area is actually coming along quite nicely. Quite happy now that I've got the first building and I've got like a solid idea of what the rest of them need to look like. But I gotta say, I'm quite tired now. I've been going for over an hour. It's quite short. I've done some 2-hour plus streams, but yeah, I think that's a good place to end it. So let's hop down into Tejik Cam mode, if I can find a staff member. I'll just kind of have a look at this building next to the drop tower. Drop tower, what am I saying? Dive coaster. So we've got some sort of dive coaster in the background. We got some sort of little info booth. What does it look like from here with the info? That's quite nice. Alright, I will leave you guys the nice picture there of the booth and the dive in the background.